What's up, everyone? Welcome to the October 20th edition of NBA Tournament Plays. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. And as usual, we're going to take a look at three of the top tournament plays using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website for tonight's two-game NBA slate. But first, we do have our best NBA offer of the season right out of the gate. Use promo code HARDWOOD. You get 10 days of Stokastic Plus Platinum for just $10. This will give you access to all of our behind the paywall stuff, including our new lineup generator, which helps you to create lineups that are good for any NBA contest, depending on what you're trying to play. You can build lineups for it using our lineup generator. So get access to that and everything else for just $10 for 10 days using promo code HARDWOOD. Now, taking a look at the top three tournament plays using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website. Number 3, Patrick Beverley. He's projected for 39% ownership with a 45% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Beverley is just $4,100 with point guard and shooting guard eligibility. Beverley played between 24 and 25 minutes in the Lakers opener, but he was in foul trouble. In games where he's not in foul trouble, you can expect him to approach 30 minutes. Last year as a starter, he averaged about 28 minutes per game with Minnesota. I expect similar playing time from Beverley here because it really just depends on if he gets in foul trouble or not. He frequently is in foul trouble. That's just his style of play. But he's cheap enough that that's not a huge concern. We currently have him projected for 22.8 DraftKings points. In the preseason, he averaged 0.92 DraftKings points per minute with the Lakers. Last year, in the games where he played with all of Karl-Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and D'Angelo Russell healthy, he averaged 0.88 DraftKings points per minute. We can expect him to be around 0.9 fantasy points per minute at only $4,100 with the potential to approach 30 minutes if he can avoid foul trouble. Number 2, sticking with the Lakers, LeBron James is $9,300 with small forward and power forward eligibility. James is projected for 50.5 DraftKings points, 48% ownership, and a 49% chance of being in the optimal lineup. James averaged 1.36 DraftKings points per minute in the games that he played with both Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis healthy last year, and he played about 35 minutes in the Lakers opener. There was also room for him to play a couple more minutes had that game come down to the wire. So we know that he's able to play full minutes right out of the gate. And number 1, Tobias Harris, projected for 42% ownership with a 52% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's just $5,500 on DraftKings with small forward and power forward eligibility. Harris did only average 0.84 DraftKings points per minute in the 22 regular season games that he played with James Harden and Joel Embiid, both active last year. But at only $5,500, it doesn't take that much to pay off that salary. He played a little over 34 minutes in the opener. I expect similar playing time from him tonight. And we could also see a slight boost in production because of the way Milwaukee plays defensively under Mike Budenholzer. Typically, you're just going to get open looks for wing shooters like Tobias Harris. They're going to look to take away other guys like James Harden and Joel Embiid. So potentially more open looks for Harris as well at this cheap price tag. So to recap, the top 3 tournament plays on DraftKings: number 3, Patrick Beverley; number 2, LeBron James; and number 1, Tobias Harris.